The drivers, characters, and events in TOECAR are fictional. Nobody was harmed in the filming of this production. Now sit back and enjoy the race.
Welcome to round number 5 of the Splint Cup series, where today we take on the fastest track on the calendar, Piggzcreek, and I'm already nervous. I'm Kyle, your host. I'm joined by Matt, I'm joined by Mike, I'm joined by Tristan, and we got Anthony Rome in the pits, or somewhere on the property, who knows where. We are in for an absolute show today. Just look at these fucking things. They are zooming. Let's get a quick speed check real quick.
We're going quick. 290.
Wow. 90. And that's not even with the whole pack. Imagine when they're all out there. Look at that Honda Civic, Harbor Freight, Nashville Hot. There's a lot going on that scheme. Shout out Marcus Morgan, and shout out you for watching. Welcome to TOECAR. Guys, what are we expecting to see today?
It's Piggzcreek, guys. You know what Piggzcreek's all about. We got the incredibly scary wall in the back stretch. We got an even scarier wall in the front stretch. We got water. We got high speeds, the fastest track on the schedule. Piggzcreek, I think, is going to be our lull in our safety net of the Splint Cup schedule we've seen this season. But I'm here for it. I love Piggzcreek. We're going quick.
You're goddamn right we are, Mike. These speeds are absolutely unruly, but at the same time, it's a wide enough track. There's plenty of room here to race. Theoretically, they could not crash pretty easy, but inevitably they do end up crashing, and that's where it gets really scary. They're all the way over there, dude. Oh, hello. We're gonna see that 8-wide racing, and I think that's the most important thing, is that when we come to Piggzcreek, we get our 8-wide racing fix, and we're good for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I'd say we're in for an absolute bloodbath. I mean, we've seen it every time we've gone here. It is a bloodbath. Thankfully, there's no Babe Juth in the field to do anything that would put drivers' lives at risk. But that's not going to help still, because there's going to be risk. There will be drivers that potentially die, and that's just a part of it here at Piggzcreek, here in Brampton, Ontario. I'm very excited to be out here, though. It's a great track. I love this track, and I can't wait to see what happens here tonight. Anthony?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't know it was my turn to talk. I'm like a vampire. You need to invite me to start speaking. Happy to be back at Piggzcreek. You know, this is where I found out I was correct in last season, so that's pretty cool. It's bringing back great memories. Yeah, so I'm actually not on pit road. Surprise, surprise. I'm in. Hello, I'm in the water. You guys, I'm actually under the water. I'm waiting for a car to come in here. Marcos Andretti cannot be the only car to visit a body of water, and I'm going to find out exactly what it feels like to have a car land on my head today. So good luck to me, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens today. Will the safety net literally and physically be cut today? I wonder. Back to you guys.
Anthony's going to get to the bottom of things today, and he does not give a fuck if they're at the top.
I mean, dude, the bottom of Piggzcreek is very deep. I'm pretty sure this is like where the Edmund Fitzgerald went down.
Not only that, Anthony, but I'm sure we've sent several race cars down there. This is actually one of the tracks we send a lot of the Plot 55 cars to for crash testing, of course. Where else is they going to crash harder than here at Piggzcreek? We're going to talk about it all day. The speed here is insane. They are going over 300 miles an hour when the whole pack is out there. For context, the height of the Pyramid of Giza is 481 feet tall. They're going that far in about 1 second here at Piggzcreek. That is remarkable, and it's going to make for some terrible crashes, which is why we've been testing at Plot 55 weeks on end here. And look at the lake in the middle there.
Where's
The Bay of...
I'm bathing.
Where'd the creek go?
To the water, Matt. To the water. And speaking of news, first and foremost, I was talking to Fearless Fred all week long. They were quite literally 8 wide, I think.
Oh,
I
shit.
told you. We're going to get that goddamn 8-wide racing.
We need to keep these cameras rolling in case something bad happens. I'm still going to try to jump into the news. Nonetheless, Fearless Fred Bush, we talked to him this week, and he actually gave us a pretty in-depth interview. Oh, they are going to...
Guys, something bad is happening.
Oh, I think they're going to
It's
be
not that bad.
Oh,
All right, you know what? Take it off the screen. Put the graphic back up. Fearless Fred Bush. We talked to him this week.
Oh.
Evidently, he's had a spoon of enlightenment in his car all season long. It's actually his lucky charm. It was given to him by the competition manager at Klottenheimer, the former owner, of course, Jerry Jingleheimer. And evidently, he didn't have this at all last season. Brad Oman actually stole this from him. Thankfully, we've ousted him not only from the series, but also from the property every single time we're at a TOECAR track. So there's no chance he'll show up. So therefore, the spoon is back in Fred's possession. It's actually in the car with him right now. It has been all season long. The only thing, this 28 hasn't had the season his two teammates have had. Of course, Claire already a winner in the playoffs. Harold's been towards the front quite a bit this season too. This 28 hasn't had the same speed. He's starting to lose faith in the spoon. I hear he might be converting to a fork later on this year. Of course, jury's still out. He hasn't quite made a decision. Second of all, Aaron Pressure, speaking of the same family, is going to be leaving the 75. That is right. He is no longer crew chiefing for Claire. Instead, Tafoma is going to continue on the box there. And instead, Aaron is looking for a new team, a free agent in the crew chief game. We've not seen that ever here in TOECAR. Usually they just kind of show up on a pit box and say, mine. So,
or disappear.
Or they disappear. That's a great point. Some of them have even been just straight up killed by pace cars and race cars and all sorts of things. Shout out to Trenton, where we sent a lot of cars flying. But not only that, Trenton had a lot of injuries, and we had a lot of injuries last week too, Mike, or at least some. Let's elaborate on that.
Well, even a repave couldn't stop people from getting hurt at Talladega. Only took 10 laps before Wee Trimma experienced what I think is a tornado, honestly. He reported that his ears were popping during that crash, and I think it was from the pressure difference when that car just changed speed that quickly. It was going, 230 and was down to 150 within a split second. And that was all air. So the only conclusion I can come to is a tornado. Considering how much the Dominator weighs, I'd say it's probably EF3. I have to ask Weed, though. He is the expert. But with his ears being popped that severely, he can't hear shit. And that's not good at Piggzcreek. You need to be able to hear your spotter, especially when cars are stopped in front of you and you're going 300 miles an hour. But Weed wants his point, so he's going to get out on the first pit stop. You get into the Dominator, someone who's qualified in my opinion. It's Sever Thunderstorm Varnen. Our TOECAR official meteorologist is going to be climbing into the Dominator. I think he's more than well equipped to handle that machine. If any car here today is equipped for 300 mile an hour winds, it's that 33 car, so look for Mr. Storm Varnen at the end. Then 7 laps later, Raymond Hans had a big tumble right past the start-finish line, which is not in the center of the tri-oval, in case you didn't notice. Pretty gentle roll, but, Raymond keeps a lot of his Red Bull, that's a sponsor, in the car, and a lot of that ended up spilling. And I don't know if you ever spilled Red Bull in anything that you care about. It eats right through it. It's like battery acid. I don't understand how that happens. People drink that shit. It's very frightening. Ate through the right leg of his uniform and a lot of his leg hair, so his leg is smooth now. And on lap 22, we had the Gigantor on the front stretch. Pretty soft collection for the most part, except for Anthony Von Samsung, who got hit right in the driver's door by Mark, I guess. Sent that poor 12 car tumbling almost into the catch fence that was there if it needed to be, but it didn't need to be. Anthony was alright, but we did notice some swelling in his battery ever since then, and that's dangerous. They always say, if it's a pillow battery, get it outside. And by outside, I mean outside of my racetrack. So Anthony's actually getting kicked off the property after the first pit stop, because I don't want no lithium fires happening in the pits. We'll never get that out. So we need someone phone-oriented to get into that 12 car. So we got Tim Apple on deck. I think Tim Apple's a better fit for that car, considering it's sponsored by Apple. And then the most injury-bearing crash of the day came on lap 38. Contact on the backstretch between Fearless Fred Bush and David Gutterball sent a bunch of cars spinning down into turn 3. Poor Limburger Asiago ended up getting the worst of that crash. Shades of Drew No Dollars, but luckily at a much lower speed. Got hit very hard in the left front by Wally Waffle Stomp. That impact caused stage 2 fondue for Limburger, some mild melting and stringiness along his left leg. That's going to keep him out of the car for an entire week. All things considered, looking at Drew No Dollars, he could not be here at all, so Limburger counting his lucky stars. And I bet you can already guess who's going to have to climb into that 57 car. That's right, it's poor Asiago. This poor boy only seems to get rides when his family's in shambles. But lucky for him, his family is often in shambles. The hit for Wally ended up giving him considerable Chris. And guys, the Chris scale, it has so many different stops along the way. I don't know where considerable ends up on that ranking, but I would say it's considerable. And then poor Fearless Fred Bush initially just spun out, didn't hit anything too hard, but then along came the ice cream man, Steve Cold Cone Ice Steve Man Cone. Ended up hitting him pretty hard in the nose down there in turn 3. And Fred found out on the spot that he's lactose intolerant. At least that's what he calls it. Ice cream from the 16 ended up hitting him in the face, and he just started breaking out, itching, throwing up, shitting. It was very unsightly. Luckily, we had no cameras on at the time. But Fred's all changed, and now he knows not to get near dairy. But he's not scared of dairy, because if there's any place you need to be fearless, it's Piggzcreek.
Wow, actually, less injuries than we anticipated, or at the very least, less than I anticipated. Of course, wishing everybody the best and that they heal up soon. That being said, though, let's get down to business with today's Jeff Gordon Piggy Bank starting grid. On top today, Tatuma Sato in the 7 with Tristan's face on the hood. Great qualifying effort. This is the first time we've seen Tatuma up front since, I think, the start of Season 2, and he won Daytona.
Daddy.
And alongside him, Neil Anderthal. Let's not forget last season here, Neil Anderthal burst into flames. Not only was Fire his crew chief, it also scorched the back of that car. Hoping for a much different result today. Then, the 58 car of You Can't Hear Me, last season's truck champion with Dale Bernhardt, the Indigestionator in the 88 alongside him. Then row number 3, David Krappenschutz, another welcome sight up front, having a good season so far, at least compared to his own standards. And outside of him, last week's winner, Shaquille Oatmeal. Anthony, I hear you have an update on him.
Yeah, guys, I talked to Meta World Peace, Shaq's crew chief, before the race. And guys, he says that they have been partying all week. It's been a huge win for them at Talladega. In fact, they've been partying so hard, they haven't gotten any sleep. Shaquille Oatmeal is running fully on energy drinks and aura, so hopefully today he'll keep his eyes open. These are the fastest speeds, and we don't need him breaking another backboard.
That's a great point, Anthony. Behind them, row number 4, Clink Bottles in the almost 45, at least according to the roof number. And then outside him, one of the standouts last season, at least in the last 2 weeks, Cold Stone Steve Ice Cream in that 16 car. Hell yes.
The cone.
And then completing our top 10, that's Philip McCrack. We haven't seen Philip up front too much this season. And let's not forget, last week, he actually got gaslit, or he didn't get gaslit. He was the person being used to gaslight Claire, who's on his outside, unfortunately passing Harold, her own husband, at the late stages of Talladega.
Starting back at 11th, we got the all-time most winning driver in TOECAR, Zach Outback in the 29. And to his outside, that's fearless Fred Bush, who loves his spoon. He must like cereal, too. Behind them, Harold Klott had another promising run last week and threw it away again. And to his outside, that's Tyrese Halifax, Season 1 co-champion. Behind them, it's the big boy, Chunk Charles Wagon, in that hefty Toyota. And to his outside, it's Lemigenia, who took a big hit from Chunk back at Homestead a couple weeks ago. Behind them, we got the 3-car Pris Call. He won the first race, in case you didn't know that. And to his outside, that's Asiago. Asiago filled in for his brother. This seems to be his reserve on tap, as always. You don't know how many more starts this 57 is going to have with Asiago, so maybe he can do something today and maybe win a race for once in his life. Behind them, we got the 17 of Willie Studs, and beside him, that's the 91 of the Spicy Ramen Mobile of James Icup.
Starting 21st is going to be the 68 of Backshot Jones, coming off his first top 5 of the season. And to his outside is the 84 of Daytona winner, Ali Alakainen. Next row, we got the 8 truck.
No, that's okay. We'll penalize somebody else for that.
He'll get the penalty.
We got
The
the
8 car.
You actually get money for that.
Oh, good. We got the 8 car of Making Music, and then to his outside, we have the 59 of Colonel Caleb Rose. Starting 25th, it's the 55 of Welcome Back, Daddy McBetty. And you have a report, Anthony, on Daddy McBetty.
Yeah, guys, if you remember, we haven't seen Daddy McBetty in a minute, and one of the races before he, lost his ride, he had the bookies come into the race waiting for him, and the bookies are back, guys. The bookies are back. They actually told Daddy McBetty he needs to get a top 5. The odds were very, very high. They got good numbers on it, and they just said if you don't get a top 5, they sent him a picture of what looks like a Polo Ralph Lauren. What is that? Is that a detachable leg? Oh God. Anyways, yeah, they sent him a picture of that and didn't say anything with it. So Daddy McBetty must get a top 5, otherwise he gets some swag. I don't know what to say.
Well, there you go. He's racing for swag, guys, and starting to his outside is gonna be the 0 of the orb. The next row, that's Buster Guts right there in the 0-1, filling in for Fred Worse. After that hellacious crash a few races ago. And to his outside, that's Curtin Kyle Busch in the 21, who, if I'm not mistaken, the force papers, did they go through? Do we know?
He is, in fact, a single man. And funny enough, he actually almost lost his name in court. That's right. She almost took his entire last name. He would have just been Curtin Kyle. Thankfully, he has a really, really good lawyer.
Damn, we're really just airing out this man dirty laundry live on air right now.
We really are.
This
But
is
you know what?
reality TV, Matt.
This is what you get for not finishing better. So start finishing better, Curtin Kyle.
Okay.
Next row, 53. That's David Gutterball. And then rounding out the top 30 is the 67 up to Prima Sato. That's me.
Kicking things off in P31, we have the 94 of malnourished Marcus Morgan. Morgan! Classic. On his outside, the number 48 of Brody Easy Mac. Coming up next, we have Mark, I guess, in that classic 04 paint scheme. On his outside, Preston DeWall in that number 11 Whataburger machine. Starting 35th, we have Anthony Von Samsung, who, again, he will be getting out of the vehicle. And Tim Apple will be relieving him after the events of last week. And on his outside, it's Octavius Flex. Anthony, how's life with Octavius going so far?
Oh, it's going great. Every week is just another great time. Like I said, this is the track where I found out that he wasn't. I'm not going to finish that sentence, but I was pregnant with him essentially, and it brought back good memories. Octavius said, I don't really want to think about that, so I'm having a good time with him. Octavius doesn't seem to be having such a great time. I got to find a better way to bond with him, because I think walking around the racetrack is not doing it.
Teenagers, man. What are you going to do?
The guy's like 30.
So, well, starting 37th, we have the 9 of the deer that you might fear, and I'm not fearing him so far this season, but it's Wyatt Wilkinson. On his outside, the 09 of Wally Waffle Stomp. In the next row, we have Giuseppe Gabagouli, winner a couple weeks ago, starting like shit, hell yeah. On his outside, the 33 of Weed Trimma, who will be hopping on out of that vehicle. I feel like that has not really happened very much in TOECAR history so far, but Weed Trimma actually injured, actually getting out of the car. And welcome back, Severtunder Starnvarnen, who will be relieving him for the rest of the race.
Big storm coming.
And in the final row, it's the guy that won at Talladega in the Truck Series last season. Remember that, guys? It's Jeff Gore, Jeff Jordan. And to his outside in last place, dead ass last itself, it's Raymond motherfucking Hans in 03. Give it over to Jason Pace, even though I'm pretty sure it's just not going to be Jason Pace. And somebody's going to give the fucking command today. Let's find out who it is.
Hey, they're already rolling.
That guy talks way too slow for these drivers.
Listen, our TV window
just
is
took
very
forever.
precise. Our TV window, they're going to kick us off the air if we go too long, and I think Jason knew that and started driving. That clearly wasn't him, so.
And he's like
Eat a
lagging.
cookie?
Dude, if you give a mouse a cookie.
I'm on the pole, guys.
You are. We're riding on board with the Tristan / Tatuma mobile right now. Ooh, gotta look inside the car there.
Tristan.
I want to report from Piggzcreek, by the way. The water is not heavy this week, so that is a huge relief, honestly.
The water is
Nice,
quite,
light, airy
quite
water.
fresh and crisp up here.
Yeah, I do like Piggzcreek. I like being here. I like being in Pigs Bay also. That's a pretty cool place, and that's what it's called.
No kidding about that water though, because this used to be like the water.
Fresh as
Everybody in the local area used to drink this for free. After all, it was just on the land. Unfortunately, though, now that we're in town, we're actually bottling it and charging it significantly higher. So,
And we deserve it, Kyle, because
water.
this is the nicest establishment in this whole areola.
Pace car's in. We still got a little ways to go. Let's not forget the front stretch. A little weird. You want to say your line, Anthony, about the front?
Yeah,
stretch?
guys, remember that the start finish line is not tri-oval. Oh, they're going green.
Another day, another boggy. We're green, and
Dude,
they're
we're
already
green.
4 wide.
We're green and we're wide, baby.
They were like 4 and 5 wide by the time they got to the line. I would be surprised if nobody got a penalty here.
They ain't waiting for shit today.
There's a good thing. It's a good thing that we do not have a lane change rule here in TOECAR, because I saw a lot of them.
Yeah, we do
can say that
fuck it
again.
racing here at TOECAR.
Yeah, if it's cool, we'll do it. And if it's not cool, somebody will try it anyways. Down into turn 3 for the first time. Neil Anderthal actually has the lead, starting on the outside of the front row. That 7 car already on the top, kind of getting freight trained. This has been the story of the season for Tatuma so far.
Look at this, dude. You can't hear me going for the lead already. Trying to take it away from Dale Bernhardt. I almost said the one.
No,
Almost
he's
said the other
second,
one.
not worthy of that name just yet.
No. It's inevitable something will happen, and it might be right here, as he's got Chunky Charles. And oh my god, look at this. They are at least 6, possibly 7 wide. Told you, we're going to get that 8 wide racing.
Good
Look
lord.
at this shit. High,
Man.
wide, and handsome at 300 miles per hour. What more could you ask for?
Buster Guts in the middle. He hasn't raced that much often, so this is a hell of a thing to be thrust into. Rubbing with
he's
Kurt and
making-
Kyle.
Yeah, they're touching. They're touching. They're still touching. Stop touching. Guys, stop touching. Stop it.
Yeah, Willie Studs is really planning it
Thank
on
you.
Philip McCrack's door there for a second.
Yeah, oh, they're touching some more.
Say the line, Bart.
Look at this shit.
Oh,
There's my crash. Oh,
my God.
Hard in the wall. Philip
Philip
McCrack
McCrack.
ate total shit. He
Oh,
got his
no.
crack filled, that's for sure.
Oh, Giuseppe and
Oh.
I'm very concerned for the well-being of Philip McCrack after that. A horrifying impact as they race back to the line. It looks like Raymond Hans, I think, slightly over David Gutterball, perhaps. Timing and scoring is showing us the last car. There we go. Yes. Oh, wow. Raymond Hans, 100th of a second over David Gutterball in second. Jeff George F. Gordon in third. And there's Jason.
Now they're pacing. And why is that, Tristan?
Trouble.
Taking a look at this. It was actually, I think, 2 crashes that combined into one, so to speak. You're going to see this 21 get hooked first. A little bit of contact there with Tathrima, perhaps. Yes, that's going to send that 21 up. And then here they go. Oh, my gosh.
Dang, dude.
Oh.
On top of the 21 car. God almighty.
Riding him like a bull, Mike.
Here.
On top of the 68, too.
He's going to land it.
That stopped him from flipping. He would have flipped more.
About to say,
Judges are giving him a 10.
He gets it well backed up, and he drives away like nothing happened.
I'm sure he's emotionally scarred.
And I think Buster Guts might have a blown engine from that. Somehow this 15 is going just fine.
No,
Oh, never mind. I was wrong.
good. Oh, we got more trouble.
We got
Yippee.
more
Oh,
trouble.
what the frick, dude? What the
Oh,
frick?
Chunk. How does Chunk always have this happen?
Take another look here. Watching Giuseppe Gabaguli, who finally got up to the front. Obviously, Tathrima gets a little out of shape with that early contact, and then sandwiched up and outside wall. And Wyatt Wilkinson is in it, and Tim Horton sign.
The 67 blew up.
Guys, that's got to be a skill issue, right? Anthony, any word on what happened with the 67?
I mean, between the fact that he doesn't really speak or what he does correctly, he just kind of said money. So I think he money shifted, guys. What a fucking idiot.
Dude, that costs a lot of money.
Yeah, I think we need we should probably go on board and see if we can find something that happened there, actually. Right on board here with Tathrima to figure out how this engine blew. And you know, right there.
Oh,
He just money shifted.
that sounded terrible.
As they're wrecking up there.
Yeah,
Hey, guys,
they freaking crashed up there.
I gotta say, you know, it's getting harder and harder every week sticking up for this guy.
Yeah,
You know,
stop.
Every single day, Taforma gets older, closer to being able to drive this fucking thing. Because Tathrima is dog shit, bro.
I think he needs to take a week or 2 off. He's been so unbelievably concussed. We see the decision making right there. Went in the middle of 3 wide and just hooked people for no reason, and then money shifted right after. Not going well.
Why are they putting new tires on this bitch?
Getting it
Grow
back
up.
out there.
They carry over. Taking a look here at Charles Chunk Wagon to see what the fuck happened here. And he's gonna. Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
Ooh,
that's
we almost
big
turned
contact.
over.
Insane air. I believe that's the 81. Yes, it is. And guys, that's tough for Neil Anderthal. You know, he needs to be having a good run. His crew chief Fire is not happy with that one. He's crackling a little bit harder down on pit road today, guys.
And you know, Anthony, one new addition to TOECAR, the Truth Flaps. They deployed on the 81, kept it on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And he immediately admitted over the radio, guys, I don't know how to read.
Illiteracy runs rampant in TOECAR.
Got to get him to sign the contract somehow.
I hope it gets better.
Bust the gun. Looking out the back of Fearless Fred Bush. There's a lot of smoke up there. Oh, the 07 was up in the air. That's pretty cool. And then, yep, the 81 just comes down into let me get in you, back into Chunk. And they go for the little 50th man.
Fucking losers.
Oh, Octavius. Why you hit
That's
the
my
brakes?
son.
Yeah, well, your son is stupid.
Yeah, your son's a fucking loser also.
Tristan, I'll you.
Welcome back to Piggzcreek, and welcome back Severe Thunderstorm Varnit. That's right, he's in the 33 now.
Yes,
Good to see him back. Also want to mention that, give me a second.
He's around here somewhere.
God.
Where is he? There he is. All right. Tim Apple is in Anthony Von Samsong's number 12 now. So that's the subs that we got this set of pit stops. We're about to go green here too.
Oh
So
my goodness.
And guys,
we got Raymond Han. Go
Damn.
ahead.
Weed Trim is down here on pit road. He's going on and on about the clouds. It is a cloudy day here. There is a chance of storms, but he sees something that we don't see. He's just going
Well,
on and on
we
about
do see, Mike,
what?
3 wide before they even get to the damn start-finish line on this Scott dang restart, making music ripping top for no reason.
I think it's
Already.
legal on all the laps.
It is. You can run up there. It's fine. Check this out. Is that the Denny McBetty is already out in the lead with help from Claire. They are on a mission. And the mission's completed. He's up to the lead. He's got to stay up here, get this top 5 to, I don't know, keep his kneecaps or something. I don't know what goes on.
I don't know
Look at his
personally.
camera angle.
Look at Saverton already.
Meow.
It's been a big week for this Plot 55 team. There's been a lot of rumors about a big purchase all week long. Even though we're technically part of this team, they have not briefed me on it whatsoever, so I'm really not sure. Rob Pockets keeps asking me questions, and I don't have answers.
I left Fenton in charge. It's up to him.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Oh, shit, there it is. Jeff
this is
George,
a-
Jeff Gordon spinning like a top.
Oh.
He's gonna hit some more. Last week's
Last week's-
winner's involved.
bring it back there.
Oh, whoa. All right.
Tyrese was having a moment there. Looks like he's gotten it sorted out. Oh, no.
Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn.
Thank goodness.
Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn.
Okay.
Everything's
and
fine.
guys, I'm hearing from Card War. Curtin Kyle Busch is asking why his spotter told him go high and clear at the same time.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
don't push on the misses.
Oh. Oh, dude, he's copping a feel. Under caution, Harold?
He's squeezing.
He's whispering
Oh.
sweet nothings to the window net.
Well, how can you whisper nothing, Kyle?
Oh, look how cute.
Look at that. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Oh,
Get a room.
my
Yo,
head.
check it out. Tatuma's just watching. Everyone wants to get a look at this right now. Look at that. Oh.
Even
Dude,
Tristan's there.
Tristan's looking. What the hell?
Oh my goodness. We have a caution, by the way.
Well, we're going to take a look at what happened here as Jeff Gordon makes contact with the 57. Shoves him up the track. And you know what? That's damage. And we don't want to race with damage. Oh.
Look how
And he
Oh,
gets hit
Shaquille.
again.
water is.
It seems that he's crashing on the front stretch.
Such a big turnout here in Brampton.
Guys, why are they talking in that voice?
On board Kurt and Kyle, and just drive in the smoke as fast as possible. Keep your fucking foot in it. Maybe you won't hit. He almost just fucking rearranged Tyrese Halifax's guts, and he almost just got rear-ended there by the 15 of
And you
Philip McCrack.
I only heard one spotter there, guys. I hate to say it. I'm not sure what the deal was. He definitely said go low, not even clear or go high. So 0 for 2 there on Kurt and Kyle part.
There might be a lot of other voices he's hearing in that booth or in that car. Honestly, we might need to look into that. We may have some developing stories here.
Why not? Tatuma has a problem. Tristan, what's happening? I mean, Anthony, what's happening?
Guys, they don't know what position they're in. Tatuma's absolutely furious. He thinks that he has the bottom third. I think that's third place. And the 53 says, "Fuck you, that's my position." Mr. Pins is actually walking over to the 7 pit box now, and guys, he is looking for Tomasato right now. He's looking for the main panic. Wait, what's going on with this?
I think he's
Guys, I'm
going
here.
down the-
Oh
he's gonna
no!
go talk to that 53 team, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna go defend his dad.
I think he's gonna go back up his daddy. Say, "Ain't nobody gonna go fight my daddy."
Oh,
I don't even know my dad.
Keep an eye on that.
Well, to
All right, y'all. I'm down here. I'll see what's
And the
going
green
on.
flag's out. Look at your
What
cup,
does
Tristan.
that?
I'll buy his
Here we go.
lonesome.
That is my cup. You know what? I don't care if it used to be my cup. It's still my cup to this day.
Okay, wow. There's
Fuck
a
Zoom.
good look at your cup.
And it's Bulldog. I
aw,
love
they're still together. That's nasty.
They're gonna
Get
hang
that.
out on what's nasty about Claire and Harold?
No, the onions
They're
and
in
garlic
line.
that just entered my nostrils.
Why are you
putting
supposed to eat it with your
onions
mouth?
and garlic in your nostrils?
No.
By the way,
Into
I
turn
think
3.
the spoon is working. The 28 all by himself right now, but he's making some fucking moves. Look at Fearless Fred Bush. He was like 15th at the line, I think. He's going for the lead right now.
He ain't scared
Oh
of
my-
a goddamn thing. Oh,
Oh my goodness,
lord.
guys, real quick. Tatuma just threw his son at Mr. Pins. He just picked up his son and threw him at them.
That's the last thing Tathrima needs.
Well,
That's a
got-
strike
Oh no, Tim
regardless.
Apple. Bringing it in.
Does
Tim
Tatuma
Apple
know that
coming
there's
down.
a race going on?
Yeah, look at there's your son. He's all the way down on the bottom.
That's my boy.
Look at them race into turn 1.
Look at the 3.
Chris
Making-
Paul. wants to put some respect on his own name here today. That's for sure. It's been terrible since his win at Daytona all those years ago.
I will say he's had moments of success though this season, Matt. There's actually been a lot of times where that 3 has found a way up front.
We're
It just
about to
hasn't.
have a moment.
It just hasn't quite all panned out yet.
Oh man, Dale Earnhardt kind of getting stuck there. Here comes Claire to help him out. Where'd Harold go?
He's
Harold
back
got
there.
all the way to
Look
the
at
back.
Mark, I guess. Mark, I guess,
Ooh,
is gonna try
ooh.
to
Contact with the
moves.
orb. Claire and the orb were making some contact. Here comes making music
Nice.
for the lead.
Oh,
Shit, the wreck.
Oh, the
Watch
28.
out, watch out.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
wow.
Oh my God.
He is one lucky son of a bitch.
Wow.
That was so close to being an absolutely devastating crash. Fearless Fred Bush. It looks like he's going to get away with that with almost no damage. Making Music gets to the line first. Mark, I guess, to your point earlier, Tristan, in second right now. And Neil Anderthal, after that spin, already up to third again.
trouble.
They're about to have more, I think. Claire's about to turn somebody. Okay.
They're gonna go for a little kiff
Oh,
here.
why? We're not at a Coldplay concert.
They wouldn't even see it if it was. It's the orb. It's too bright.
Oh, guys, we got a sandwich in turn 3. No!
the cup.
Oh.
Why did James Icup get the worst of it?
He's about to get
Look
more of
out,
it, too.
look out.
Okay,
So
we're-
dumb.
Like
No,
he
no.
got
Oh,
out of the
no.
way.
Oh.
What the fuck?
There's the other stuff it.
Bitch, the fuck?
We gotta get a replay on whatever happened to the Orb and David Crappin shits. What a fucking terrible season as far as luck is concerned for that 6. I feel like David's had speed every week and something like this always happens. God damn it, dude.
So dumb.
Let's look above from the Bridgestone bubble. Looks like they're all gonna be 4 or 5. Oh no, the 84 Ollie comes down into Harold, and Harold indirectly spins his newly hired grandson. Fearless Fred almost got a
look at
lot worse
this.
than that too. Look at this.
I thought this was it.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
God damn. That made me clutch my pearls.
I'm
that made
actually
me clutch my
pretty
sack.
sure Fearless
Oh.
Fred probably just saw one
Can I get
frame of the animatronic on the moon. We saw yesterday, guys. Eddie the Hatman. He thought he was gonna meet him after that.
Mike, can I get a squeeze in?
On board Fearless Fred Bush in the 28 through turn 4, the most intense corner I've ever seen. Ow. Big hit by Ollie, and then here comes Death. Narrowly avoids it. Death called, but he declined the call.
Hey, Ollie.
Hey,
Wow, Phil Menard,
the
where'd
Nokia
you?
sound. That was weird. Did you hear that?
No.
It's right on board with David Krapitschitz as we're under caution, and obviously some chaos brews, but that's okay. Just slow down.
No.
Or don't, and just drive right into the orb. So, you know, we talked about that bad luck. Sometimes he's making his own luck. So, do better. You know what I mean? And then whatever's happening here, like, they're just swerving everywhere.
Welcome back to Piggzcreek, where Anthony, I hear you got a story on the 12 with Tim Apple.
Yeah, so Tim Apple kind of has never really driven a TOECAR, a specific vehicle, specifically a Splint Cup vehicle. This is his first time in making his debut and filling in for Anthony Von Samsung, who needs the points. Right now, Tim Apple leads, and guys, everything in Anthony Von Samsung's car is not compatible with what Tim Apple uses. See, he uses an iOS, and Anthony Von Samsung has everything in there with an Android system, so it's just not compatible. Tim Apple is having to like crank the steering wheel extra hard. He needs to put in a passcode every single time he wants to hit the brakes. It is a fucking mess in there, but honestly, I think it's even more impressive that he's out here in the lead. Good for him. Great job. Let's see if he can hold on. I'm sure he definitely won't.
Thank you
That's
for that,
interesting
Anthony.
that he has Android stuff in there when that car's sponsored by Apple.
I mean, listen, man, who knows what's going on with Anthony Von Samsung?
Dude, next you're gonna tell me that inside the 57 car they have cheese nips and not cheese its. Get
Superior
real.
choice.
I mean, there's at least
I
2.
green flags out.
I've been told it's Bugles.
Oh, okay.
No, but it is
That's not even the
Asiago
same
who
family.
is in 3rd place in a cup race.
For now. Give it a minute.
There's my son.
I don't know, it
Let's not
seems like-
forget, by the way, Asiago, I should say, was actually in the race last season at Riki Raceway. One of the few people to have a good day in that race, so he's actually got some pretty good experience at these really, really quick tracks.
He also showed a little bit of promise in the 55 back at Homestead a couple weeks ago, so who knows?
No, he's
When
gonna
I,
crash.
Yeah, probably.
What I want to talk about is Mark, I guess. He's been very aggressive up here in the front of the pack.
Oh, it was almost-
And now that I said it, it's probably all for nothing, as it's probably going to jinx him. But I've been very impressed with the 0-4.
See? Look at that. 57 has no fucking clue what's going on. This kid sucks. They're all the way over there. Now they're right here.
Oh, they took the check up.
That transition.
Look at David Krappenschitz. He was just in that last
And
crash.
look at Harold
He's
about
got
to
help
pass
from
him.
Harold. Bang,
Yeah,
bang.
it's about damn time Harold gets up here. You know what? We keep calling Ruster and Ketchup a fraud. I'm just gonna address the elephant in the room.
Watch.
Harold's a fraud.
You're next.
There, I said it. Do better.
They're gonna get you, buddy. And by they, I
don't
mean
Want to
them.
get hit again?
Win a fucking race then, buddy.
Oh, wow, they're 4 wide. Knock it off. Oh.
No, I'm hitting Tristan.
That's not me.
All the Harold fans all around the world are storming
That's
your
the janitor,
location.
Matt.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry, man. I thought. Hold on. You want me to hit Tristan?
No, knock it
okay.
off.
Anthony, you got a report?
Yeah, guys, I just wanted to talk about Preston DeWall. He's 43rd in points, has 29 points on the whole season. He's run all 4 races. He still has less than Okie Finoki from the first one. He's so happy to be up here right now, guys. Well, he was kind of up there. Now he's falling back to the field.
There's my 8 wide racing.
He desperately needs a top 10 today, guys. Otherwise, he may lose his sponsor by the end of the season. And we know he loves Whataburger.
It's the only meal he eats, Anthony.
Kind of is, yeah. Ever since he died, he's kind of sucked.
This is ridiculous.
That
This is
fucking hurt,
insane
Matt.
Racing. I had to do it to make the janitor feel better.
Don't disrespect Harold.
This booth is an HR
What a
worker's
fucking
nightmare.
That's why I'm going back in the lake.
He married into wins, Tristan.
That's not how that works.
Uh-huh.
Guys, Severe Thunderstorm Varden's leading.
Look at that snarling pack of cars coming down the bridge on the front straightaway. Right now, yeah, we got 2 relief drivers battling for the lead at the moment. Here comes Tumasato. He wants the
Pulsator.
lead. He's ripping Ta. And
After
Neil is
beat
ripping
the-
even more Ta.
After the little beatdown that happened on pit road.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Almost
a beat down
Morgan.
Uh,
All the way to the
Unfortunately,
bottom.
it was the janitor mostly. You all right, man? He's bleeding a little bit, but that's okay.
Oh, no.
Oh shit! They're squeezing it, crashing, and they're dipping down.
Oh, God.
Watch out!
Oh,
Watch out!
God.
Watch out! Oh, Chris, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh my
God
god.
damn! Oh god damn! Oh god damn! Oh god damn! Oh god damn!
they're racing back here at Piggzcreek after we just seen one of the most hellacious crashes we have ever seen.
God!
Oh my god! It looks like Severe Thunderstorm Varden is gonna lead him back here to the yellow. But guys, that was probably one of the worst wrecks we've ever seen.
He's just got food. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh no!
And guys, Weed Trimmer in the backup Dominator is going out to intercept that tornado we just saw entering turn 3. He knew something was coming.
I need a north option! Debris coming down!
Guys, we have a caution.
Oh, and then I really don't want to watch this. We're gonna watch it anyway. We're gonna see. They're gonna get turned. I think it was Macon that got turned first. It wasn't Macon's fault. These guys are gonna go down. They're both gonna hit the wall really fucking hard.
The
Chris
wall!
is gonna hit it hard too.
Pancakes!
The 94 goes up. He's gonna hit the wall here. It's gonna go back over, but then oh my god, turn away, hide your kids from the TV.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Hard hit for Giuseppe too.
Oh,
No
my
kidding.
God.
That thing did more than tricks
Oh.
on it.
And that's just
It did a
heartbreaking.
performance.
They might even have to
This-
charge for that.
This man completely changed his life around. It was finally headed on the right path. He had a new job here in the Splint Cup series. You're going the wrong way.
Taking a look from the camera of unmeasurable sadness, as I thought Chris Call was going to get the worst of this in the moment, but obviously malnourished Marcus Morgan. I'm going to call him that now again, because, I mean, obviously.
Hey guys, what I like about that wreck
Oh my
is the
God.
catch fence did its job.
Fucking God.
That's right, Tristan.
And you wonder why I hit you earlier. Rest in peace, Marcus Morgan. You lasted way longer than I thought you would. And
God.
I hope to see you bright and early on the day of the Bulag. It's not goodbye. It's see you later.
Full moon tonight.
And guys, I was down here in the creek, so I saw this thing from behind, but here's a view from our fireman, Shane McGillis. And as you can see, as they go down this hill, they are increasing speed. The grass ain't going to slow them down. I thought for sure Chris Call was going to hit this one backwards.
God.
They both hit head on. And I think that ricocheted the 94 to go even faster. And I got out of the creek as quickly as possible. And then, I saw that. And I'm down here right now with Shane McGillis. And guys, he said he's never heard an impact like that in his life. He chuckled for a couple of minutes and now is just drinking 15 beers consecutively. Unbelievable, guys.
Oh, I feel devastated. This is just like when I had to put my nephew down at the vet.
This is only what?
What? Wait, what?
What? Hold on. What the fuck?
Guys, I'm emotional. Leave me alone.
Right on board. Malnourished Marcus Morgan. And I want everyone to say it with me one last time on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Morgan!
Morgan.
Oh.
One could argue Leskin at this point.
One
We're gonna
last
miss you,
hop.
Morgan.
Shut up.
I'm board the Gabagool.
Oh.
He didn't make any attempt to slow down whatsoever.
Wow.
Not one bit.
Ended a man's life. And for what?
That son of a bitch.
He already has a win.
This guy better not ever be sitting down at a restaurant eating. I'll find him.
And guys, he just came over the radio and he said, "Where's my mozzarella?" You can tell something's wrong. He's not saying it with that funny accent.
Welcome back to Piggzcreek, and it's time we make some picks. Mike, who you going with?
Guys, that 33 carb, Sever Thunderstorm Varnon. He's filled in for Wee Trimmer. Wee has the backup Dominator. He's busy chasing Marcus Morgan down there to get that tornado in turn 3. That's good luck for that 33 team. I'm picking them.
Matt?
I gotta go with Harold. He's deep in the field right now, but we've seen how this thing cycles out. And, you know, I think he's just gonna be in the right place at the right time.
Tristan?
You know what? He's a little deep in the field, but he's not as deep as Harold. I'm going to go with that 24 of Tyrese Halifax. I think Tyrese Halifax is going to win today.
Anthony, who you got from the creek?
Piss yourself, dumbass. It's Asiago in the 57.
Could be.
Aggressive.
However, I'm going to go with that 0. The orb, you got to be a fool to pass up on this guy. And third, been running quick all day. I think the orb is going to get it done. And we're headed to the restart zone. I'm sure there'll be 3 and 4 wide before we get to the line. Yeah, there they go already. There's Tyrese. There's one of your picks. I think that was Tristan, right?
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, he's got places to be.
Here they come, and there they went.
That's my line.
55, Daddy McBetty rocketed on that restart. He's got that rocket power, haha.
Missed that show.
You give a call to Denny McBetty for being up here. Not a full-time driver anymore, but it's always nice to see him around.
You still owe money?
Bookies around.
Oh, look at James Icup! Oh, hell yeah, dude!
5 wide, and they're touching. Watch out. Come on, come on. Claire and Zach Outback. Zach Outback having a great run today, to be honest. It's been a miserable season so far.
Oh, look at
could use a really good finish.
Tim Apple getting really racy back there.
He's still trying to get some trouble done there. He's pushing that 26 car down the hill. Everybody made it so far.
Look
And-
at little
Here comes
cheese.
Harold. Watch out. All the way to the bottom. Gonna be 4, maybe 5 wide going into turn 1 somewhere. There they are.
You know I said what I said about Harold earlier. Let it be known, I don't hate him. I want him to win a race. But if he's not going to win a race, he's just proving my point.
Maybe he hates you.
Maybe he
Well,
was trying to
it's
enjoy the end of his. I'm not even gonna
Oh
say
god.
this.
Oh god.
Oh.
Tumasato
How
and
dare you
David
manifest
Butterball
that?
making a bunch of contact there over the bridge. I've seen a lot of contact
Oh!
today. And there's more contact,
there it is!
and they're crashing.
Wow.
It's huge. Oh, and they're all sandwiched up in the wall.
Tyrese Halifax in it. Last week's
Oh.
winner, Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, let me get
Oh,
in.
Buster!
Let me get tumbling down the racetrack.
Buster
Oh,
got
he's
this
gonna
one.
clip the grass. Oh, more
Gonna go for a little
tumbles.
barrel roll here. Back on them wheels.
Absolutely back on them wheels.
And caution's out. Hey, look, James Icup's leading. Where is he?
Yep.
No, he is. You got the first mark, I guess, in second and third. Oh, God, it's Clink Bottle.
Das Cup. Take a freaking look at what happened. Looks like Neil Anderthal is just gonna get into Let Me Get In Ya. Haha. And turn him down the track into down burn fart. I'm gonna say it
Oh,
now. 'Cause he's in the
no.
crash.
Oh.
Oh.
3 cars get absolutely sandwiched into the wall. That's the 96, the 26, and the 81. Pressed into wall, pressed them into wall. The orb involved as well. And look at this tumble. Hippity hopping
Whoa.
down the pavement. Everybody's very lucky that whoever that was didn't fucking hit them. That would have been treacherous. A couple more flips in the grass, and that's how Let Me Get In Ya's day is gonna frickin' end here, dude.
I'm concerned for Neil. That 81 took an absolutely devastating hit to the outside wall.
Stick a ride on board, pressing the wall here, and see what he saw. And he saw a lot of carnage. I can promise you that. Check this out.
Whoa!
And guys, that was a really hard hit on Neil Anderthal. I hope he's all right, because that was...
Whoa!
Oh, Buster Guts trying to be a menace again. It's Lemmy. But yeah, that 81 hit really hard.
Onboard Buster Guts, who was lagging behind the pack and not slowing down. Oh my God!
My God.
He's very lucky.
It all worked out for him, though. The Wienermobile is still driving.
And you see why he did it. Look at that, passing the 0. This is why we race back to the line.
Still has that fucked up wheel, though. Never got that fixed.
Welcome back, Piggzcreek, guys. I have pneumonia from being in the water too long. It's cold up here in Canada. I have to go to the hospital.
There's ammonia in the water?
All the way to Halifax? That's a long way.
There's a Halifax in Canada too, guys. I'm
Doesn't
not
count.
allowed there anymore.
Well, moving on from that, the turns 3 and 4, Anthony, please seek shelter down there somewhere.
Yeah, there are tornadoes around.
Weeds on it, but we don't know for a fact he'll be able to stop them. We do know he chases them, but I'm not sure if they're going to be scared off. James Icup, your leader. Mark, I guess, in second. Clink Bottles in third. Clink Bottles has had an absolutely menacing season. He has been in a lot of crashes. He hasn't really caused any, but he's definitely knocked over a couple of the first dominoes that's caused a lot of these big accidents. And I'm really, really concerned for the safety of the field having him up here at the fastest track on the schedule, especially knowing we have that dumb son of a bitch, Buster Guts, all the way towards the back in that 01. Who's just not going to lift at all. It's like another Babe Ruth out there.
Nice. I like to think that Wheat Trimmer goes up to the tornadoes and says, ooga booga, and then they go like, ah!
He did that one time and it attacked him, so...
Well, you screamed and they went green, so we're ripping, we're roaring. There's 6 laps to freaking go at Piggzcreek, guys.
I don't like how you enunciated that, but you are correct. Not many laps to go. And here comes David Gutterball, wanting another win for a second season in a row.
He want to go bowling.
Asiago's still up here. Look at that. Please
Sure
focus
is.
the camera on. Thank you.
That's my pick.
He'll crash.
Stop.
Clink just got doored by somebody. I didn't quite see who that was. This looks like Brody Easy Mac in the 48. Able to keep going the right way, but this is such a close track as far as the margin for error. You don't want to pack the lip too hard when you're side drafting, or you will turn somebody around. We've seen it time and time again tonight, especially here off 4, where the high side has a really hard time keeping it out of the wall.
The 6 crowd in the 48. That's not going to be good.
From the bridge.
Look at that 7 car making its presence known now.
Harold is in the lead.
That bridge has got to be one of the most dangerous places to watch TOECAR action from on any track we go to. And that's saying a lot, because we kill fans pretty regularly at this point.
Look at Wally Waffle Stop. We haven't said a damn word about him today.
He up here stomping shits and shitting showers.
Yep, something like that.
And here comes your face.
Sure.
There goes your face.
Forget your face. Here comes Dr. Cream in the middle. Oh, he's getting a great push from Zach out back. Our TOECAR legend, who's also having a great day of his own. I'm so happy to see Zach up here. He's had such a cursed season 4.
Now, Tristan, how do you feel about Cream being this close to your face?
What do you...
Do you like you love ice cream? What are we talking about?
Speaking of cream, here comes Claire down to the bottom. A big push from Asiago in the 57.
Oh,
That's my pick.
God damn. Both
Oh
what
my
you
God.
said and the racing we're seeing, they're getting so close.
You know what goes good with cream? Cheese. Here he comes.
Absolutely. And Mark, I guess.
What the fuck is going on?
They're racing like hell, Tristan. There's 3 goddamn laps
There's
to go
McBetty,
in this
you owe him money.
motherfucker. Here comes Chicken Boy.
We're no longer using the names of drivers here in the booth.
We're making some music on the bottom.
The racing is just too fast for us to practice proper names and adjustments.
Oh, what a move. All the way down. He doesn't have much for help, but here
Storm
comes
Barnum.
Wyatt Wilkinson. Fear the goddamn deer.
And guys, we've all raced on this track before in some capacity. We're coming to 2 laps to go, but we've seen them pass a lot of cars very quickly all day long. Where do you want to be at the late stages of this race right now?
In the lead. I want to be in the lead and win the race, Kyle.
I want to be the
All right.
pace car.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh,
Mark, I guess,
whoa.
leads them to 2 laps to go.
And I guess
And
Brody
here we go.
Easymac, Brody Easymac wants to be in the unemployment line. He just fucking threw the anchor, dropping all the way to the back in that 48. If they all wad him up here, that's going to seem genius. But right now, losing every spot he worked so hard for all day long.
It's cycling right now. It's cycling out, and I like where Harold's at. Clink Bottle's kind of getting left to the wolves here down on the inside. Might be able to make stuff up in the corner, but I'm not sure. Nope. Check it out. Harold's on his fucking way, dude.
Look at iCup. He's starting to make moves on the bottom again.
He is. It's true.
Going
Here comes
4
making
wide for
music.
second.
Down
5
to the
for
bottom.
third.
Oh,
They've
my
made it.
goodness.
Music due for a win.
They've made it a lot further than I thought. Here comes Harold.
Oh,
Big run to the
boy.
bottom. They're going to be 4 wide. Coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go, and it's going to go quick. 300. I think that was Fred in the wall in the back. Never mind that. No caution. He's going to keep it going.
Look at
Here comes
iCup.
James iCup. All the way down to the bottom. They're 4-5 wide for the lead in second place. 20 cars under a blanket down the backstretch bridge at Piggzcreek. It's anybody's race.
Oh my God.
James Icup
Still
trying to
4
block
for
them all, but
second.
there's cars coming from every single direction. David Kraven's getting a push from Tim Apple. There goes Coldstone to the bottom from Claire. They're all going to
my
try to
God.
pass each other. No help whatsoever. Clink
with a run.
Clink! Huge run for Clink Bottles. Here comes Making Music to give him some help. He's going to push him out to the lead. Oh, and he clears him. Here comes Making Music to the inside. They're going to be neck and neck all the way to the start-finish
James
line.
iCup.
Look at iCup. He's gonna. Oh.
He wants to make a move, but he can't. Clink Bottles is going to win the race at Piggzcreek.
Wow.
Holy shit.
What a battle
What a
to the
race.
end. I think like 25 cars had a shot at winning this thing.
God
Oh
damn
my
it, dude.
God.
Only one
Hey,
winner.
Clink's new spotter, Dmitry Yuribev, just jumping for joy up there on the spotter stand. I see him. Oh my God, what a finish.
I can't believe Clink Bottles just pulled this shit off. Everybody else's bottles, not clinked. His, so clinked. Clanked, if you will.
Good
What
for
happened
Clink
to the
Bottle.
camera?
Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we
Oh,
going?
we're in the tornado with that camera. We got to move off that thing before we lose the feed. What a run for Clink Bottles. What a run for all these drivers. A crazy battle at the end of the race there. I can't believe it played out that way. This might be the best Piggzcreek race we've ever had.
Definitely only our third one.
Well, it's P1 out of the 3.
Hi, Jason.
There's the pace car. And here's the field coming down pit road after an absolute barn burner of a Grand Prix, as usual, here at the creek. They call it Piggzcreek because damn, those pigs be creaking. You know what I mean? Mike?
I loved it. It was a great race. We got everything. We got a tornado. We got great racing. 8 wide racing. 16 wide racing even at some points. You know, it might have been me being going double vision from everything we'd seen today. But still, a great fan experience nonetheless. I love this racetrack. Don't you?
I don't think Morgan did.
Well, he doesn't love anything anymore.
Let's take a look at that finish again, huh?
Let's take a look at the last lap here. We're going to ride on board with Clink right now as he gets his first ever TOECAR win. Ride him right behind Macon. He's going to make a daring move to the bottom. Right behind Harold. And you see, there's people passing him already. He was kind of playing the game perfectly, waiting until it was just late enough. Ooh, Tim Apple almost turned his ass.
And then a big run down the back. It gets lined up with iCup, and Harold gets mega draft. A hole opens up, and he sees an opportunity.
Yeah, it's almost like the seas parted for him here as he gets such a good run underneath James iCup. I'm a little gutted for James iCup, but that's besides the point. I'm happy to see Clink Bottles finally get it done here. Season 1 veteran, mind you, and it's about damn time. I love seeing the veterans get their first win. Too bad Harold can't do that.
And you're on one today. Nonetheless, Clink Bottles going to be going to victory lane. They don't even need to bring the champagne. He's got his own in the car. Clink Bottles, your winner today. James iCup comes home in second. Making Music, our Season 1 expanded and enhanced champion, in third. Harold Clot didn't get the win today. Still a good result, though. P4. That 99 team desperately needed that after losing spots hand over fist last week at the end. Anthony Von Samsung, on behalf of Tim Apple, is going to get P5 today. Claire, Harold's significant other, P6. Severtson got Weed a 7th place finish today while Weed was off chasing that tornado mic. 8th, David Krapenschitz. What a great run for him. Tumasato comes home in 7th. And Plot 55, another top 10 for the good guys. Daddy McBetty comes home in 10th.
Yeah, a great run for Deddy. Tristan, is it true you still owe him money, or has that been settled?
Buddy, I think he owes me money.
All right.
I'm
Well,
not going to
Didn't
just
get a
reply,
top
but
5, guys.
I can actually report on Denny McBetty, guys. So the bookies are not actually going to be replacing his leg with the prosthetic from Polo Ralph Lauren, because they had a backdoor bet. They had something to clear. They had Denny McBetty top 10 plus the win from Clink Bottles. Unbelievable cover. Wow. So in fact, they're actually because of my pneumonia and hypothermia, I am now guys wait no what are you gonna do with that chainsaw? Wait what?
Oh. All right then. Well, while Anthony sorts himself out, let's go over the rest of the results here, Mike.
Yeah, a great run for a lot of these guys. Mr. Steve Cohen, Ice Steam.
Yep. That's him.
Yep.
A great run, got 12th today. Raymond Hans, been very anonymous his whole damn career, honestly. This man needs to do something. Gets 13th today, not too bad. 14th goes to the all-time winner of Zach Outback. Wyatt gets home 15th today, not too bad. David Gutterball, another top 20 for him. His career continued to turn around. And Chunk, you know, he got 20th. Another day, another bullshit finish for Chunk. But Chunk, Harold, a lot of these guys doing great in points this season. Hoping to carry it into the later parts of the season now that we're getting down to crunch time.
I mean, building top 20s builds points. That's top half of the field. So good on them. That's really all you need. If you could just sit there and top 20 them to death, maybe you can stick around in the Cup Series. A couple guys that didn't get a top 20. No surprise, Asiago. Surprised to even finish the race, to be honest with you. 22nd place finish. Like, wow. Dog shit, bro. Get him out of here. Ali Alakainen continues to have a season that just isn't anything special, and it's not the worst with a 24th place finish. Fearless Fred Bush got his spoon back, didn't mean shit, still got fucking 25th in this race. That stinks. And then, yeah, I mean, people back here like Shaquille Oatmeal, he's got a win already. Last week's winner, so he doesn't really need to do anything spectacular, but 28th isn't great, you know? What do you think, Tristan?
What do I think?
I don't know.
Question. What I do think is we had ourselves a race, that's for sure. Let's see some of these guys who finished just probably outside the top 30-ish. I mean, Curtin Kyle-Busch has had a miserable week, obviously with the divorce of his wife, and you know, you'll have that in big time life. I hate it for him, and I hate that he finished so dog shit today. But you know, maybe finish better, and good things will start happening. Tyrese Halifax involved in that crash towards the latter stages of the race. You hate to see it for him. Philip McCrack, he had a pretty hard hit into the outside wall at some point this race. Same with Neil Anderthal. Both still somehow managed to get lead lap finishes. That's beyond me, honestly, but I'm sure they're going to be a little worse for wear when they wake up in the morning. Some of the other drivers, I mean, Backshot Jones in the back of the pack like he usually is. Despite his top 5 last week, he's back to normal form, it seems. I mean, damn, yeah. Marcus Morgan, we all saw what happened to him, and hate to see
Pancake.
He got pancaked. He sure did.
Do it again. I wasn't looking.
Chris Call, Giuseppe Gabaguli, and then Thrima Sato. You know, again, it's getting hard to stand up for this guy every week, but I'm
he
still
sucks.
rooting for him. Yeah, I'm
Good
still
thing we're
rooting
sitting
for
down,
him, but
Tristan.
he needs to get it going here. Anthony, you good?
They have taken the leg, Tristan.
No!
Yeah, we got that
They
new
took
drip
the
one now?
No, they took the wrong one. I have 2 left feet now.
Oh,
Great
Damn.
news for your dancing career.
he was right-footed, too.
I can never drive a tow car, stock car canonically now.
Oh, that attitude.
I mean, Joe can
No.
do it. You can do it, too.
That's true. He didn't have legs for a little while. Well, I mean, you know what?
The orb doesn't have limbs.
But he's got a bright future, Mike. And so does TOECAR.
Octavius has a leg.
Up on the competition.
From the booth here in Piggzcreek to wherever you might be listening to this. Rest in peace, Marcus Morgan. Thank you. And good night.
Morgan!
Malnourished!
Dude, he can't nourish ever again.
He ate that trophy for nothing, dude. I could have sold that.
Pancakes are going to be so dry now.
I'll miss him forever.
I will.